this is KG Kaiju once again with another one of my Pong videos. I guess you could say this is showing more of my Pong units. And to start, this is the Lloyd's Color TV Sports 813. This was actually the last Pong unit made by Lloyd's, and you can see the box is in terrible condition. That's what happens when the seller sends you a box with nothing else around it. I'm surprised it didn't get stolen because it came just like this. Wow. Well, the system is from, I believe, 76 or 77. Now let's start off with the unit itself. And I'm trying to deal with the controllers. They are actually hardwired. I'll go ahead and show you them. As you can see, like the adversary, they flip up and down to control ball movement. Now the unit itself. You've got practice, tennis, hockey, squash, and you've got two pistol games. Moving target and flashing target, as you can see right there. And here's the power button, volume, low and normal, the left and right controllers. You can either have the handicap setting or the normal setting, and you've got 2 or 4 players, and you've got the manual and auto serve, and this is the auto serve button, and this is probably the biggest reset button I've ever seen in my life. Wow, you can't miss that. It's got a built-in speaker on the top, and also you can see this is the audio-video hookup and the AC hook-in. On the bottom you have the battery compartment, and you get, wow. Here's the battery compartment, and you've got also the air ventilation on the bottom, which doesn't make any sense because you stick it on a carpet, it could overheat. And you have channel 3 and 4 switch right there. And the back of this battery compartment is extremely hard to line up. Oh gosh, it's very difficult to put that back on. So I'm not going to bother with that. Now, along with the other 2 controllers, as you may notice, or may have noticed, I mentioned a 4-player game. Well, here are the 2 other controllers, and as you'll see, one has a longer cord than the other. Why? I don't know. Also, like the Venture Electronics Pong unit that I showed earlier, it also has a gun for the shooting games, of course. And this gun, you may notice, it looks very similar to the gun in the aforementioned Venture Electronics system, and that's because they're made by Tiger Electronics. And this is kind of how the gun hooks in when you want to do the shotgun version. Has a screw right near the top, you can see right there, which tightens it to the butt of the gun. It's really unusual. And since, as I mentioned earlier, this system was made, or was distributed in Canada, so you're going to have the English and the French version of the manual. And as you can see, that's the French side. And you turn it over, and there's the English. Well, I know you can't read that from there. Well, let me show a close-up. See, that's the French version. English version. and it's black and white, as you can see. Let's go on to the next unit, and that is the Sears Telegames Hockey Jacari. And as you can see, this box is rather large, and the system is rather large as well, obviously, and very difficult to get out of the box. Start off, I'm going to go ahead and get some of the peripherals out so I can actually release the unit. Oh, I forgot to show the battery pack for the Lloyds. And here it is. Okay. Now I can show the Jacari plug, which that's what made me think of it. You can see it's got the Sears brand Telegames. And a fairly long cord as well. Let's see. Let's get the controllers out. And the controllers are not hardwired to the unit. As you can see, they are completely free from the unit. And each one of them has a pretty good amount of cord to them. They are unusual in the fact that they're just cylinders. Only the top moves. They move just like most prongs do, side to side. But I guess they wanted to set themselves apart by using a different controller like that. Alright, well here is the actual unit. Right here, as you can see. I'll back off a little bit. This is the player 1 knob and the player 2 knob. And you'll notice some writing here. It shows the games that are available: tennis, hockey, Jacari, and practice. And to correspond with that, this is the game select switch. And you've also got some skill settings: professional and amateur for the angle, bat size, and ball speed, and you've got the on-off switch and start button. And you'll notice here are the two controller plug-ins on either side, and this is the AC cord. And you'll also notice it has ample cord for the audio and video hookup. I mean, that's a pretty long cord there. Looking on the bottom, you have the Channel 3 and Channel 4 select switch, which is very difficult to operate. It's a person's finger. Wow. You have to almost have a pencil to do that. Alright, this is the battery cabinet. As you can see, holds 6 C batteries, I believe it is. Looks like it. And that is, well, almost all. This is the TV game switch box. I've got it upside down. What's kind of odd about it is that it's got a hookup. It's got a separate wire first off, as you can see, with prongs on either end. And these two prongs hook in right here, and the other two would hook into your TV. Why they didn't just hardwire them in there, I guess that's so in case something happened to them, you can replace them. That's actually a pretty good idea. You can see there's a screw in for the coaxial cable there. And you got the hook in for the audio video. And of course this is the TV game switch right here. This white on the back is for a stick. You peel this off and you can actually stick it to your TV. Why somebody would do that, I don't know. Also, here's the instruction manual. Well, actually, and as you can see, it's black and white. Well, and that's about all of the time I have for this particular video. I will see you all in the next video, which I will shortly be putting out. Until then,